Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to do my review of the Tekton our 1/4" drive set and 3/8 drive set. I think they're 50 or something pieces. Anyways, both of these are less than or about $50 or less than $50 depending where you get it from. Bought mine on Amazon. You can tell they're exactly the same size case, which is kind of cool. It's convenient for my purposes, why I got them. The main reason I got these was as a vehicle set, so that I can have a complete set that's easy to put in my vehicle, so the case was important. See, this focus is better. Anyways, let's open the cases up, see what's inside. So there's also a 1/2" drive set, which I do plan to get. It's a lot bigger. It's not the same size case, and it's like $200. So if you bought all 3 of these sets, as I explained in my video with sockets, like a full socket set video, then you'd pretty much have almost every socket there is in these drive sizes. However, so let's go through first. So anything in this did not come with these, right? But it did come with this pocket, which I like. And so what it does, it doesn't skip sizes. That was a big thing for me. It couldn't do that. Starts from 5 millimeter, it goes to 14, and then for the 1/4", and then it goes 5/32 to 9/16. The bottom case, these are all loose, right? And then the top, these are stuck in, so they don't fall out because it's the top of the lid. So you go like this, doesn't fall out. It actually, so if you look at, it's pretty tight. If I do this and then shake it, okay, bumpy road, pretty good, doesn't come out. And then it also comes with a ratchet, which is nice, so I don't have to get another ratchet. It comes with a ratchet, comes with this, which I really like. I've used it a lot already. I like that I can put one of the extensions, because it comes with these 2 extensions. I can put one of them on it, or both of them, and make it really long. And then this is a bit holder, 1/4" bit holder. So it fits on the end of that. So I can use this to drive bits. There are no bits included, so you'd have to buy a set with bits. But I mean, you go to like DeWalt or Milwaukee or some other brand, and you can buy a small closed container of bits, which is what I'm gonna do. And the same with the 3/8. It just doesn't have these 2 pieces, but it has everything else, just in a bigger size. And then it goes from 8 to 19 without skipping, and then it goes from 5/16 to 3/4 without skipping. And yes, I verified that it doesn't skip on those SAE sizes. So you might ask, what's all this stuff? And what that is the stuff I found that what I wanted to be in the kit and it wasn't. So like I said, it starts at 5, but I want it to go 4.5 and 4. And then I also want it's pretty cool that it goes to 5/32. That's pretty small, right? But it doesn't, I wanted it to go one more to 1/8. So 1/8, 4.5, and 4. Didn't have those 3 sizes that I wanted. So what I decided to do, and another reason why I wanted to buy it with this case, is that I could put those in here. So I have short. This one is cobalt. You can't see it. 4. And I think this cobalt, 4.5. This is Carlisle, and it's the 1/8. And this, I believe, is also Carlisle, 1/8. Yep. I tried to get all of them in Carlisle, but they didn't have them at the store. Well, I got the 4 from Tekton. And I guess this was the 4 as well from Cobalt, because they were there when I was looking. And then the 4.5. It's actually just I bought this at like a pawn shop, surprisingly, but it was a nice one, and it was really cheap. And then the 6.5, probably don't need this one, but because it's a weird size, it's a really weird size. You'll never, I don't think you'll ever use it. So anyways, I got those in shallow and deep, and then I also got this because in case I want to use, because I do use this with my small impact drill. And then I like this swivel better than this one with a drill, so I threw that in there. Anyways, so these are not the Tekton stuff, other than my 4. So that's all. I mean, Tekton has a 4 in shallow and deep. That's not included in the set. I kind of wish they would have, obviously, but they didn't. But that's, other than that, if it's not the 4, then any other sizes you'll have to, those other sizes I couldn't, Tekton doesn't make them, so I had to get other brands. And that's what I did. So far I've been using these to do a bunch of stuff. And one thing I noticed, the ratchets are fat. Let me pull out some. Well, I can't. Anyways, ratchets are fat. Both of them. The 3/8 and the 1/4. They're just fatter than other ones. This way. And not only that, but the shallow they're actually pretty tall for a shallow. Let me demonstrate. Okay, so before I demonstrate, I'm going to show you. So this is the Tekton one. Okay. And this is a Husky one that I bought at Home Depot. We line these guys up. See the difference? Big difference. A lot thinner than these guys. Another example. This is the 3/8. Move this out of the way. Here's the 3/8 from Pittsburgh. By the way, I really like this ratchet. If I'm ever going to buy a Snap-on ratchet, it'll be this exact style. I know that they copied Snap-on, but man, just it's so much, it's just, if you don't have one of these, you got to get one to learn why they're better than just a normal ratchet. Anyways, again, this see if I'll just put them right next to each other. You can see one's a lot fatter than the other one. So that's a down, I think. I was looking at those after having this, noticing these are so fat. I was looking at the Gear Wrench XP with the 120 XP, and then also looking at the same ratchets they have, but with the 86 or something, and the 86 is a lot thinner, and so I think I'll probably buy this example in the 86 tooth gear wrench because the head's thinner in this direction. Okay, so let's look at this other part. So I have it down. This one is the Tekton 10 millimeter 1/4 inch. And see the stamping, 10 millimeter. It's kind of hard to see the 10. Anyways, this is 10 millimeter Husky. It says USA on it. I don't know. My brother-in-law bought me these years and years ago. I've been using the heck out of them. Anyways, see the difference in height? Right? Well, sometimes that can be a problem. The long ones you want long, but the short ones you want short. And so they're a little tall. Let's look at another example. Let's pull. There's the 15 from Tekton. And again, 15. Or maybe I'll do a 16. 16 and 16. Okay. So, there we go again. The Husky and the Tekton. See the difference? It's not as much here. I guess it's about the same. But when you're a little bit tighter, you need something a little tighter. You can't. These aren't going to do it for you. These Tekton ones won't. Also, obviously, looking at the case. See if I can get it steady. So these are all the same size as far as their height, right? This length. And my old Husky set, they're all different lengths, the tall ones. But I guess all the new Husky tools. So let me give you an example. I bought a new 17 millimeter in Husky, and this is 3/4, and then the Tekton. So they're the same height. But if I pick my old 13 millimeter and 3/8, that's 13 and 3/8. Here's the Tekton. See the difference? And you think, oh well, it's just getting small. Of course, again, the new Husky ones are taller. So here's an 8 millimeter. Here's a new 8 millimeter. Oh, can't compare those. It's Tekton. Never mind. I have it for my other one. Okay, so so the height, it's a little bit on the high side, tall side for the shorts, and that can be an issue. You might want not want it to do that. So, okay. Some other things. So the head is fat. Some more good parts is that you get really good retention of your. So there's let's see if I can show it. Yeah, the ball. See, that thing comes out. Anyways, when you get left hand. If I can do this one-handed. So you have to push this to get it on, and then it doesn't come off at all. Whereas that Husky wrench I showed you, actually that's one thing I really don't like about this Husky one, is that it has the button, so you think, oh yeah, really good retention. Put it on the thing, and it's really easy to pull off. I mean, sometimes like it just falls off sometimes. Extremely annoying. So that's one thing I don't like about this Husky one. And the Harbor Freight one, you know, it's actually a little bit better than the Husky one, and it's not saying it has any retention. So what's up with that? So this one I don't expect it to, but it has a little bit better than that Husky one. But anyways, so go back to Tekton. Yeah, they have positive retention of the sockets. They will not come off. So if that's important to you, what else can I think of that I really like? Okay, let's look at the cases. So again, the cases are nice, and there was another thing I wanted. You know, I wanted them all in a case I can put in my car. I want to be able to find stuff when I wanted 100% identifiable, be able to identify them. They have you can't see. I don't know, maybe I can get my camera to focus. There you go. So the numbers are embossed, I guess, on it. However, it can be hard to see because it's red on red. So I think I might color those so that it's a little brighter, just to be able to see easier when you're just reaching from a distance to grab it. You want to be able to see it easier. And other than that, you know, again, has all the sizes. They're really cheap, like, you know, $50 for this whole thing, for both. Each one is $50. I've used them. I've already done a bunch of car maintenance on them, or I took off my intake manifold to change out my knock sensors, and these worked great. I did a timing belt or a timing chain on my Saturn, and I used them. That's really how I found out how thin I needed it. And they did have a hard time sometimes with that, where I actually had to go buy another type of socket. I bought a pass-through socket set. I'll do a review on that. But and that's again when I was doing my timing belt or my timing chain. That's where I bought this for that job, just to see how it did. And because it was long and it flexed and it was thin, it was able to reach down into the thin spots and the tight spots to get stuff off. So these didn't work as well with that, but they still worked. So there you go, Tekton. Again, I'm planning to get the 1/2-inch drive size, and then I'll be putting they'll ride. I don't know if they'll ride permanently in my Tahoe, but you know, when I go on a long trip, I can stash these under the seat, out of the way, so they're not even taking up cargo space really. And then if I need, then I'm not wondering, you know, if what I'm trying to take off is if I have the right socket, because I'll have every socket. And obviously I need to get a set of wrenches. I plan to get the Tekton wrench set that rolls up in a roll, so that I can again just throw it in my car. And then, you know, obviously I'll need other tools, but highly recommend these for what they are. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.